Welcome back to Mass Appeal. We're outside because you don't need to waste time in the gym to have a great Fitness Friday. You can do it outside. So we're here with Ryan and Tyler from Enfuse Fitness in Enfield, Connecticut. We're doing grip exercises today, is that right?
Yes.
What's the importance of having a good grip?
You know, they say that good health is all correlated to how strong your grip is, especially how, you know, as you age.
Really?
So, making sure that you have the capacity to hold on to things, all right, creates a level of independence as you get older.
That's very true, and I can only imagine, because arthritis happens to a whole lot of people. So if you keep your dexterity and you keep these muscles working pretty well, it helps to maybe lessen the chances of getting some arthritis.
Yes. Well, you know, arthritis is more a dietary issue, but we can talk about that.
That's a whole other segment for another day. So what are things that people can do easily at home to help improve their grip?
You know, they asked us to do things that were incredibly safe, things that you could obviously do at home. So we brought a couple of tools here. Obviously, dumbbells you do not have at home.
But people have soup cans, gallon jugs.
Yeah, you have water cans, all different types of awkward objects. We brought a sandbag.
Perfect.
You know, a lot of people, you could use a laundry bag and stuff it full of stuff. But
that's a good idea.
You know what I mean? Basically, you can just have Ty, you can twist this up and he can just hold on to it with one arm. You know, you pick different weights, let that arm go down. Okay, since we're going to focus almost exclusively on the grip right here, you don't want to have any of the muscles contracting right now. So he's going to pull his shoulder blades back and then drive his shoulder away from his ear. But he's also going to try to make sure that this isn't causing him to lean to one side. All right, so you're getting a little bit of abdominal work here too.
I was going to say,
to keep the torso upright and making sure that he's in a perfect position and keeping his posture nice and tight.
While you're working your hands, it seems to me you're also can kind of incorporate this into a full body workout because I see all these muscles are firing too.
It's going to help a lot with posture.
This is an isometric ab exercise, okay? So this is very important. Again, it's going to stabilize the spine. He's getting a lot out of this, okay? And it's very, very safe, and it's something that you can do right at home. And you can hold this for 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 seconds, you know, and then obviously switch hands because we don't want to make sure he's uneven.
No, we have to have him even. Now, a good starting weight, even something as little as 5 pounds, can that be helpful?
Everyone's going to be different, so it's hard to just throw, you know, a number out there arbitrarily. But, you know, obviously, if it's 5 pounds is heavy for you.
But it's something that you're comfortable with holding for a few minutes.
Yes, and the other thing is most people have a weaker side, okay? And you only want to do as much on the strong side as you can on your weaker side.
Should you aim to try to make them equal?
Symmetry, I mean, yes, that's
Obviously
a good indicator. That's a good indicator as to whether or not you're going to get injured, okay, and overall health. So you want to make sure that your muscles, your whole body, your alignment is symmetrical.
Let me try this.
Okay.
Let me give this a whirl.
There we go.
Now I'm holding it.
Other way.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, it should be noted, if you couldn't tell by his genuine physique.
So we're going to get those shoulders. Whoa. Come on, sexy man.
All right.
Pull those shoulders back and down. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks for the compliment.
Drive them away from your ears, okay? So when you're holding on to it, one of the important things you want to do is make sure that you're always pushing the weight towards the floor, okay? Keeping the chest, And then we're just going to keep that nice and engaged. Wow, he's tight. I like that.
Thank you.
It's very nice.
I've been working out.
He's a sexy guy. So,
now I'm uncomfortable.
And we're going to go ahead and switch it out.
To the other side.
Yes.
And this is something I'm challenging everybody at home. Why don't you get up, grab a gallon of water? That's only 8 pounds. You can do this, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Everyone can do this.
Now the thing is you just want to switch up the grips. It's everything is a little bit different. So this you can get your whole hand around it, right? Okay. Then you have something like a dumbbell. This is again awkward weight, all right. But if you don't want to use a fat grip, you can get these right online. If you want to increase it, because obviously increasing the diameter of anything makes it harder to hold on to. So I'll give it to you real quick like this, all right? Doing the same exact thing, facing that camera so everyone can see what's going on, all right? So you can see how that looks in one position, but when that gets pretty light, if let's say you don't have any heavier weight, then you just throw this bad boy on there.
And that changes up the exercise just a little bit.
Completely, okay? Because it makes it harder to hold on to.
Oh, it does.
All right?
Wow,
So,
it seems like the weight's markedly heavier now just putting that grip on.
As you progress and as you get stronger, you're going to want to increase the weight. You know, shoot for somewhere around a minute. And then eventually, you know, the goal would be, you know, to have a substantial amount of weight in both hands, and it's super safe.
So,
and just pull the shoulders back and hold it.
Because I know this isn't something that either of you advocate, but this is a great, you know, if people are going to sit down and watch some TV, if nothing else, maybe hold some weights.
Let's not sit down.
Okay,
Let's
we'll stand up. We'll stand up, we'll watch some TV, we'll hold some weights, and we'll work on our wrists, but it can also be a total body thing. Because as we were saying earlier, all these muscles are firing.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing that Ty mentioned is obviously holding weights in both hands. It depends on what you're trying to do. All right, when you're trying to engage the core musculature, okay, kind of unevenly, you grab it with one hand with one weight. All right, and that's going to challenge the core a little bit differently. But if you're trying to get a little bit of cardiovascular work in safely while still challenging the grip, again, they call these farmer's walks. You hold these down like this, okay, push them away from your body, stand erect, okay, and then walk with them. All right, and then again, it's going to challenge your grip while simultaneously increasing your heart rate in a very safe, in a safe manner.
And if you're the kind of person that goes for a morning walk, add something like that in there and you'll be in better shape in no time.
If you can farmer's walk with those bad boys around your neighborhood, you are in better shape than I am.
More power to you. Now, later in the show, we're going to be doing some grilling. What are we grilling up?
We're going to be grilling some flank steak with a little bit of a salt, pepper, garlic, lime marinade, and then finishing it off with a chimichurri sauce, grilled corn, and
old mayo.
zucchini and squash.
Non-GMO corn.
Yes, non-GMO corn.
Non-GMO corn.
Non-GMO corn.
And zucchini and squash from our farm share,
Perfect.
right in Suffield. So
Don't
yeah,
go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss that.
perfect.
Feeling better already.